Well, me and my fucking sausage fingers clicked the stream off as I went to go check something. So, yeah. I have got to stop using the trackpad, and I've got to bring the mouse a little bit closer, so that way this shit doesn't keep happening. Because the trackpad's got one of those stupid features where when you tap it, it acts like a mouse click. Oh, son of a bitch. Hey, Justin. As I just explained, I got fucking sausage fingers and went to go check something, and my trackpad registered it as a mouse click instead of, you know, trying to just, like, slide the mouse. Or slide the cursor. So, yeah, secondary stream. I'll have to try and edit the crap for this. Oh, son of a bitch. Welcome to today. Oh, anyway. Trying to adjust the mic to where it's not fully in my, you know, field of vision. I mean, not what I mean, but... See, I wish I had the ability to just, like, when I accidentally do something, like, to just come back to the original stream, but... Oh, now I'll just edit the details on this one, so that way it, you know, that way it potentially matches up with, everything. Well, I only played for a couple hours last night, so... at the risk of, like, you know, spoilers, I'm working my way towards the, well, you know what? I'll tell you when I get there. Let's just say I've experienced the Mask Festival, at least for the first time. So, if that gives you any idea, that without giving away any sort of spoilers. Oh, and now everything wants to just, like, act out. Yeah, the stream just got really, really stuttery. What in the hell happened? All right. So, we do have the Kitakami Pokedex, which most of the stuff we've already seen and interacted with or caught is in the dex already, which is nice because it shows us what all's in the region. Well, like I said, without giving away spoilers, that's the most I can say. Okay, can't do anything with that. All right, Miss Breyer. Let's get this underway. Yep, set out for Kitakami. Okay, so is it the same selection of just, like, generic students? Or do we actually get, like, some various other, like, students? Like, do we get some variation? So after having looked at, this again and everything, I realized that, yeah, you can see Terapagos in the actual picture. So that is kind of cool. Which, I guess Terapagos is tied to the terrestrial phenomenon, if I remember all the stuff correctly. Anyway. Okay. It is basically the same general selection of students. They're all randoms. Or like generic, I don't know. I don't know why she was holding the book like a saxophone either, but you know what? To each their own. I kind of like the Dragonite flying with the plane. Again, I didn't even notice that. Ah, yes, the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Part 1, the Teal Mask. Which some people that I've seen have already completed, like, the Teal Mask Pokedex, or the Kitakami Pokedex, and gotten the little, like, thing at the end that tells you, like, hey, congratulations, you finished your Pokedex. I've seen a few, like, little spoilery bits here and there that I have tried to avoid because I still want to play this and enjoy it. Yeah, well, funny thing about the Violet DLC, like, I had to go and, like, right before everything, I had to go buy it right before stream. Because I had the Scarlet version, and then my brain was like, it was just one of those cases of like, oh shit, yeah, no, I need the Violet version. That's the one I'm playing. So, needless to say, I had to go out and I had to go and spend another like $37 to get the DLC, but for Violet. But we have it. Now we've got it for both Scarlet and Violet. It would be far more, in my opinion, mind you, it'd be far more beneficial if, they would instead release it as one DLC pack for both games. Like, you only have to make one DLC purchase. Or, if there was, like, some way you could mark, like, hey, I already have, I've got both versions. But, I don't know. Hey, Poochiana. Hit you for the Pokedex. Or not. This, in its own weird way, really does feel like, if you could have started a game in this region, like, because these all feel like, starting region Pokemon. Because, like, Well, Poochienas are just like all over like Ruby and Sapphire. Oh. I kind of forget about Ash Ketchum Day. Or forgot about it. I think it's the first time they're doing it, isn't it? Oh. It's kind of nice to see, like, a bunch of returning Pokemon from, like, other regions. Spinarak. The... Lunge. Okay. I wasn't fully sure, because it is ever so easy for me to lose track of, like, well, anything. Yaha, Yanma. You will get in the ball. Woo! Oh. Yeah, I tried to... what's funny is I tried to actually, use Pokemon Home last night after the update. And it, I forgot they had to do maintenance on it. Gather items, for I am the Loot Gremlin. Oh, hi, Swaddle. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, I brain farted and forgot they were doing maintenance on it. Which I feel like is just a creative way to, you know, to force people to actually play the DLC, at least for a bit. Oh. Oh. Now comes the moment in which I start wrecking face. Because there's Kieran and Carmine. Actually, I forget how to pronounce his name specifically. The boy, her younger brother. So you're one of those students who came from the Paldea region, huh? Oh, way cool. I'm sorry, Carmine is just like Tsundere incarnate. I will say that. Sorry, but I can't just let an outsider like you wander into most... how do you pronounce that? Like, I didn't think to practice beforehand. Mosui? Anyway, if you insist on coming in, you'll have to battle me first. Come on, sis. You just want to battle, making this big fuss over nothing. God, I cannot speak today. I told you to hush, Kiki. Justin, are we like viewing the same character? Because she is very much tsundere. Okay. All right. All right, bring that early rival battle energy. Tiny puppy. Primitive death machine. Oh, trust me, I do. Oh, man. Down goes the doggo. Vulpix. Nah, we're staying in. Low sweep. And there goes the Vulpix. Nah, we'll stay into Poltergeist. Flame charge. I mean, to be fair, every interaction I've seen between her and her brother, like, it seems far more controlling from time to time. Like, I'm not saying she doesn't care. You know, it is shown that she does care about her brother. But nah, she's got tsundere vibes. And I'll point, if I make it that far, I'll point out where, like, you know, where they start popping up. Although it is kind of noticeable, right, you know, in some of the early stuff too. So on Scarlet, I said no. Here on Violet, I accidentally said yes. That they were giving me grief. All right. All right, Mr. Caretaker. I'm sorry, he looks like Mr. Fuji. It's not just a romance plot. It can be kind of a friendship plot as well. Well, yes, we typically do see it in, like, you know, in the you know, kind of like a romantic sort of, you know, setting. You know, it can be for friendship. There are places where that is kind of the case. It's hard to think of one immediately right off the bat, though. Also, too, Pokemon's not... Well, the Pokemon franchise isn't really known for, like, you know, romance between characters either. So, you know, technically you could argue that this is one of the instances in which it's a friendship thing, not a not a romance thing. Oh. Yeah, just spray your shoes off outside. You know, I want in the future, I would love for them to do kind of like what they did with, gold and silver back in the day, where you could go all the way over and like explore the entirety of Kanto, after beating all of Johto in the league. I want something more like that, where you can explore like an entire other like full-blown region. Astro, the response like that, it's no wonder why I would think that you'd be the bard of the group for some reason. I need to start like having more water in here for when I'm doing all of this. All right. Alrighty, so go ahead and our characters eat, and then we can like call it a night. Oh. All right. So now begins the actual, like, I guess, part of the school trip. Oh. I kind of... The other part of me with dealing with Carmine, it just hates the fact that she basically, like, pushes her brother to do stuff. Even if it seems like it's something he just doesn't want to do right away. Okay. So, Justin, to answer your question earlier, I'm on my way to the 3rd signboard. Give or take, I should have the DLC beaten either later today, if not tomorrow. Because the DLC... Yeah, I've seen One Piece, but a long, long, long time ago. I watched, okay. Well, like I said, Justin, I should have the DLC finished either today or tomorrow. Because, I mean, hell, you remember early on when Scarlet and Violet came out, I had Scarlet beat in like 4 days. It took me longer to beat Violet, partly because I was streaming it for everybody, but yeah. Roto Stick. Yes. Real rad. Oh, but no, I've seen One Piece, like I said, but it was way back when it was just like the original 4Kids dub, and dear God, did I hate it. Like, I didn't make it that far. Now, I've watched a few episodes from later stuff, but yeah, and some of the later stuff when it wasn't like the 4Kids dub was a little better. Now, I also have not watched the One Piece like live action on Netflix yet. I'm saving that for more or less when I actually have like some extra free time, because I am being drugged from pillar to post this upcoming week, or at least this upcoming Saturday. Oh, my lights just flickered. So I'm I will say this now, in case the power goes out for some effed up reason, which it shouldn't. There's no storm going on or anything. So unless the power goes out for some odd reason, I mean, if the power goes out for some odd reason, then, you know, that's why the stream might suddenly cut off this time. It won't be me accidentally, you know, fat fingering the button as I'm trying to check stuff. Okay. All right. Time to absolutely thrash the poor kid. That poor Centret. It is about to get absolutely rolled. Oh, but all right, throw the Yanma out. Let me absolutely melt it. In a weird way, it's funny with all of this. Playing on Scarlet, I absolutely just like dominated them with Volcarona, and here I'm just absolutely thrashing them with you know, Slitherwing, aka God is Dead. Oh, but so on a side note, going back to Netflix, I managed to sit down and burn through all of the Netflix like Gamma Rebirth stuff, because I kept I was waiting for it and Astro, I realize that this is a yeah, I'm very much aware of what happened. But as I was getting ready to say, Astra, that is a reference to something that you're probably not aware of, so... You know, I need to get a few things, like, sorted out as far as, like, being able to pull stuff up on stream. That way, when, you know, things are being talked about, or I want to show something, I can actually show it. Okay. I need to buy more Ultra Balls. $35 of them. Pay with cash. Huh. Now I'm broke. Do I have any? Just some Stardust. Well. All right. So, off we go to the first signboard. Before that, let's go ahead and talk to her. Who, for anyone who hasn't played, or who has played, I should say has played Legends Arceus. She is the descendant of one of the two leaders. I forgot his name already. That's the problem. And I love the fact that she has an actual Hisuian Growlithe. I would have said delinquent, but like a high school delinquent almost. All right. Seriously, I love the fact that she has a Hisuian Growlithe in this day and age that, you know, just normally. Thank you. I could not for the life of me remember his name. But yeah, I love how she's effectively his descendant. Which makes me wonder if, like, if Hisuian Pokemon could have actually been maintained into the modern age. Like certain ones. Because, I mean, I know based on the mechanics of everything, like, we can get them through, you know, like Pokemon Home and all that. But, you know, seeing that brings up the question, like, could those ancient Pokemon, those Hisuian Pokemon, have been maintained up into the modern day? Well, I mean, very clearly there would have to be, because she has a Hisuian Growlithe. And, you know, we know Pokemon Homes, you know, it's not, in the Pokemon universe, it's not like you've got ways to transfer from the past. I mean, technically speaking, there's, you know, the time machine, but only, like, a select few people knew about that. So, mostly just, like, you know, Turo and Sada, and I I'm starting to think Clavel may have known something about it based on everything, or at least had some idea about it. But the fact that, you know, she has a Hisuian Growlithe makes me wonder, like, legitimately wonder if, like, you know, Hisuian lines could have been maintained all the way up into the modern era. Because, I'm sorry, her Hisuian Growlithe says yes. I mean, that is very possible. Pichu, I wasn't trying to do anything with you. You know what? Just for that. Get melted, of course. Yes, Astro, Sneck. 'Tis Ekans. Bag. Oh, wrong one. Ah, I didn't want to fight it. Screw it. Allow me to... Excuse me? Also, that thing has both Intimidate and Haze. What? Rare candy, tart apple. All right, first of the signboards. Kid's sneaking up on me like that. Oh. Long, long ago, there was a fearsome ogre in the land of Kitakami. The ogre made its home in the mountain behind the village, frightening all who ventured there. One day, the ogre came down from the mountain in a terrible rage, causing great fear in the village. By some stroke of luck, Okidogi, Monkey Dory, and Pheasantipity all happened to be there as well. The three Pokemon laid down their lives to fend off the ogre and send it back to the mountain. In admiration, the people of the village bestowed upon this brave trio the title, the Loyal Three. Their remains were given a proper burial, and statues of the three were erected above the site. Yeah, I figured, considering I've never actually sat down and watched, Power Rangers Ninja Storm, I don't know how apt of a comparison that is. Astro, maybe you could help. But, no, I definitely... I don't know, narrator voice is something I've fiddled with over like a number of years. So, because, I don't have much of a vocal range, so. Okay. But a little bit of the inspiration, I guess, behind like, some of the way I've done some of the way I've like practiced the announcer voice, is just going back to the old like, announcer from Dragon Ball Z. So, I mean, if you guys would like to, I forgot about that. You say the word sandwich and he's just like, food, damn it. I love how he's even like, is this some kind of kaiju? Which is fitting because, like I said, I just watched, the Gamma Rebirth stuff on Netflix, so it's nice to see kaiju used in like, in like Pokemon of all places. But let me Oh. But let me You know what? Fine. If anyone would like to actually hear my or hear me, reattempt the Dragon Ball Z announcer, like, just with the simple, like, next time on Dragon Ball Z, like, just say something. I will give it a whack here on stream. All right. Take a selfie at the next signboard. Well, first, let us gather. Oh, that's Bellsprout. Okay. You know what? I don't have Bellsprout yet, so on here. Catch the Bellsprout. Oh, I tried to actually set up the stream waiting room last night while I was sitting around at work, and learned something very interesting. And that is when I'm setting it up on like my phone, the way you would normally do like the tags and stuff doesn't work properly. All right, I will look at it after stream, Justin. As per usual. But Mantis, why do you look evil? Like, why do your eyes make you look evil? And do I not have a Fomantis? I guess I don't. Pokeball. Okay. It looked excessively evil for some reason. Okay, no, I can see it now. I wasn't trying to fight the Sawaddle. Okay. Let's see. What? Ooh, there's an item here. Ultra Ball. Ooh, Rock Tomb. Okay. No, goddamn drift. Wow, Justin, that took a turn. Ooh, experience candy. Hi, Stantler. Okay, so find waterfall at the base of a waterfall. Heracross. Yeah. Yeah. Please do, because... Hey, Struggle Bug! Ooh, it was Cricketot. There's C-Dot. More Cricketots. Ooh, Apom. Yeah, let me grab that, because I gotta switch that over. Which means there's probably Gligar in this field. Oh, you're gonna be difficult, aren't you? You are gonna be extra difficult. Just stay in the ball. God damn, Apom. Stay in the fucking ball, dude. Just stay in the damn ball. Be better for both of us that way. This thing has Nasty Plot, Double Hit, Last Resort, and Fling. Oh. Apom. Why do you have to be pain in my ass? Oh, nice. All right, you know what, Apom? You've been nothing but a thorn in my ass. So you get low swept. Seriously, why does Apom have to have such a garbage catch rate? Yeah, I found a mass outbreak of wild Pokemon. Wasn't looking for it, but I found it. And I bumped the Spinarak. Huh. The lag is becoming a bit of an issue. And I wonder... Ooh, Max Revive. I mean, that would have helped me with, you know, the theme lock. Ooh. Vulpix. What DLC cosmetic stuff are you talking about specifically? Because I'm a bit confused. I know there's like cosmetic stuff you can do for your phone, like if I talk to the app developer, but hi, Rockruff. I didn't want to fight you. And apparently I don't have you, so let's just catch you. Oh, okay. I kind of know how to get it. I'm pretty sure. But you can fill me in. You can fill me in over Discord later. All right, Rockruff's added to the Pokedex. Can't do it near as fast, so. It is a bit of a hike up the mountain to get to the second signboard. Girder. Repeat ball. And now the second signboard. All right. The ogre possessed 4 mysterious, glimmering masks. It is said that depending on the mask the ogre donned, the power of its cudgel would change. When wearing the Teal Mask, it could bring life back into withered greenery around it. When wearing the Crimson Mask, it could turn a candle's flame into a raging inferno. When wearing the Blue Mask, it could stop the very flow of a river. When wearing the Ashen Gray Mask, it could easily break the hardest stone in two. Before the Loyal Three fell, they wrested away 3 of the ogre's masks, greatly weakening it. Oh. So I wonder if we can just roll in and take the masks back later. No spoiling, Justin. Don't answer that question. Oh. Oh. Man, I gotta remember to start eating before stream because I am getting hungry. You know, I'm sorry, just, you know, kind of the interaction I've seen between, like, him and his sister, I feel like she's done more damage to him than, like, you know, one might think. You know, like, she, you know, I know, you know, she, you know, cares, but the way she treats him openly, you know, it makes me think that there's some, you know, that there is some, you know, psychological, you know, damage there. Because some of what I see, it does feel like that, you know, especially depending on how young he is, you know, some of that treatment might lead him to think that he's, you know, not capable of doing anything himself. Because, you know, in a very strange way, like, I mean, I get it. Because, I mean, it's kind of the same reason I, you know, storytime fun fact with Black Emerald. This is, you know, you know, oh, hello. Poke Trench. How high up this mountain can we get? I mean, right there's the cave we're supposed to go into, but how high up this mountain can we get? Yeah, well, some of my, some of the way I've been treated, you know, growing up, has led to part of the, again, you know, fun facts of Black Emerald, has led to part of the reason why, like, I am constantly convinced that I am, oh, hello, pretty. But anyway, it has led to part of the reason why, you know, I struggle with my depression in the way that I do, where I am, or I'm, you know, convinced that I am, you know, one, a failure, and two, a giant, like annoyance, which is part of the reason why it's very, very hard for me to, you know, to, like, talk to people, because it's just like, I'm under this forever impression that I am just, you know, colossally annoying. So, yeah, so, yay, fun facts of Black Emerald. Although, many wouldn't call those fun facts, they'd call those sad facts, but... Yeah, thanks to crap from my childhood, I am a bit of a mess. And to that point, like my I'll be open with everyone here real quick. My mental state was such last night, like it had basically just fallen into the trash at that point. I almost canceled stream. Just because I felt like mentally, like I felt like crap. All right, now I might need to switch. So, fun fact, because I was using Volcarona in Scarlet, he threw out the Poliwhirl second, and when I melted it with Giga Drain, he actually says, you know, he actually brings up the fact that it was like taken out in a single hit. Oh. Ogrepon. Oh. I mean, he is a bit of a sweet kid. Oh, man. All right. So this will get us to the... This will bring us close to the festival, but as soon as this, like, bit's done, I'm gonna have to... I will fly back into Mosui. Oh. It's kind of funny how he doesn't even have a like him. I guess him and his sister don't have rotophones, or I at least know he doesn't have a rotophone. All right. Press the L button and the R button to switch between different maps. Okay. The Crystal Pool. All right. Fly back to the community center. You know, I do not have a good history of therapy either. There is a story there too. Because I was put into therapy. It did not go well. So, I'll save that. If someone will remember, I will save that story for next stream. But as of right now, I have got to eat something because I am hungry, and it's starting to really kind of, it's a hungry that hurts. So that is going to be where I call it for today. So thank you everyone for coming out to hang out with me, and I really appreciate you guys coming to, to do that, to sit and chat and lurk and all that. And I will try to remember to, put the mouse out where I can actually physically reach it, so that way I don't accidentally fat finger the stop button. But yeah, that is going to be it for me today, and I will see you all back here again on Friday as we play the Genesis Classic Chuck Rock. And yeah, but that's it, and I will see you all in the next one.